Hi Aquarius, welcome into a weekly reading for you. I hope you're doing well. Let's jump right into the cards, but before we do so, do remember to book a personal reading with myself. All the information and my email lies down below. Just shoot me a quick email and I'll definitely get that started for you. But what do we have for Aquarius? Okay, we have the Death and Rebirth card, the Emperor card, as well as the Two of Wands, the Two of Cups, and the Four of Wands. The number 22 and 422 coming into play for you. But I do sense it's a week that's showing you evidence that things are working out for you more than they once did in different ways, I feel. But I wouldn't be surprised if you're feeling connected to certain individuals or one particular one differently. All right, it definitely speaks upon how you're changing, how you're growing, and what you want and what you don't want, what you're feeling separated from is what I'm getting in a different way, all of which is talking about how you're changing as a soul, and naturally your world is evolving as we speak. But it's a time period for you where you want to prioritize your comfort. You're going to naturally be busy for the majority onto the reading at certain points, if not the majority of the week. So there is this ability that lies within you from your past experiences, past ups and downs, and even is being enhanced or and or changing at this time to adjust for comfort, okay? Because I do feel like energy affects you whether you realize that or not. You may forget this at times, but I wouldn't be surprised if there is a focus on a connection you desire or a commitment with an old one or one that's currently within your life moving forward. But in certain other ways, as you connect, accomplish, and achieve throughout the week, you will find that there is a lot that you still lack and long for, need, want. You know, all these kind of words are coming into play for you. But when you are drifting forward, thinking about what you still want, need, lack, and whatnot, remember, and you may be pushed by spirit to have a more abundant mindset, a more present mindset, because things are shifting for you, right, in your favor, kind of like Taurus's reading. Things are more abundant than they feel at times. But moving on forward, the first two that came out, the Death and Rebirth card and the Emperor card, because it's a time where you might be seeing a huge highlight on the fact that things are not meant to be the same, and that's a beautiful thing, and that includes you. Anybody new that you have met recently is starting to see you in a better light, is what I'm getting, or remembering why they liked you, okay, or loved you for that matter. But compliments will roll on in as you shine and you develop things to the best of your ability. Where you feel there's magic present in your life, let's take a hot second, honor that, own it, and admire it, because there are other aspects of your world, and I feel like that's part of the change happening at this time to benefit more magic and color, accomplishments, rewards in your life. But where that magic doesn't feel present, let's allow for the other positives to outweigh that. Does that make sense? I don't feel like that was the best wording, but you get the point. There's a way about how you're able to make somebody comfortable when they're not, whether you're realizing that you're doing that in the moment or not. And this is part of your ability to, okay, get what you want, but to help others. There's a voice that you have within that's feeling changing. It feels like it's changing as well. It's growing. You may remember why you have to continue and or start to get your Aquarian voice out there. Sit comfortable and know your worth is now what I'm receiving message-wise. You will find there's a huge focus on what you threw away. People, places, situations, and a lot of which, if not all of which, was spiritually guided. But you being drawn to this reading was purposeful, because you need to remember how much life is changing in your favor and how powerful you truly are. Power comes in different forms. You may remind and or inform certain other people or one person in your life of their power and how they deserve to feel that way. I want to say that you are going to see a lot of angel numbers, a lot of symbols coming through from spirit throughout the week, and they want to remind you to dream, my friend. Dream for more, dream for better, but don't let it be a Two of Wands kind of mindset, right? Let it be more of a Death and Rebirth magician, sort of Four of Wands kind of energy, where you're manifesting it, you're co-creating even when you don't realize it. And the support and lack thereof, which is going to be highlighted in your life, okay? And this is so that you can keep a realistic, or take back on a realistic mindset and shift on forward and do what you have to do and select, who and what to connect with to give your energy to more so, okay? Let's keep pulling. The Seven of, I almost said the Seven of Cups. I feel like you have a lot going on. You have a lot of options for whatever comes to mind for the future. But one time in the past specifically is going to come to mind when you had a lot of options and you chose correctly, so that you can remember how intuitive you are, how selective you are in the right manner, and how guided and protected you are. And again, how many options you have in general. But these two talking about how you are seeing a waiting period start to dissipate. It doesn't feel like it's completely over, right? But it feels like you're either, I'm being drawn to a ladybug. You are feeling the luck is on your side, my friend. Can you see that? It just flew away. It's a lucky time for you, Aquarius, and you need to remember this. You're even making other people feel like they're lucky. It's because of your presence, your existence, and how things are changing for you. Know how special you are. But this is also speaking upon the work that you've been putting in the waiting, in intertwined or even separate from that. Justice, my friend, justice. And can you hear how the peace just took over? I just heard it's because I joined you. Thank you. Much appreciated. But I feel like regardless of how that comes through for you, the justice isn't meant to feel overwhelming, even if bits and pieces, or all of which from your Aquarian past felt that way. It's meant to feel peaceful now. You're now meant to feel things aligning for you, the scales balancing out more in your favor, and you need to remember to replenish, all right? You need to eat healthy food when your body is talking to you, even if it's spiritual messing with, because that happens to me all the time. You need to remember to drink enough water, all right? You're going through what feels like a big shift personally and maybe spiritually as well, and that can dehydrate you, but other aspects of your life and how hardworking you are, determined is the word I'm getting. Drink your water, okay? Drink your water. And I feel like you're going to find that there's a huge focus on cleaning up a habit or two, or the elimination of it completely. Now they want you to think about where to put your Aquarian game piece next, right? It's not a game per se, but it could be viewed in a more fun, enjoyable way. But at least thinking about it in a simplistic way, not taking it too far. What's next for you, okay? How do you want things to shift more so in your favor? The control and lack thereof which in your life will be very, very much taking a focus. But the Sun card, because I feel like you're needing to remember that completion leads to happiness, that you deserve happiness. And your connection to the sun, to the moon, very, very much part of your week. 735, look it up. And I feel like there's a flow and intertwining, moving sort of non-forcing vibration about you in this week, okay? Where people force things outside of you, don't try to control it, all right? There's a remembering, a highlighting of what you actually should be trying to fix, okay, or adjust. And I feel like you have enough going on within your Aquarian world, within, behind closed doors and outside of you. So let's not stress what is not to be touched, okay? Interesting. I'm being drawn to this little detail here. Can you see it on her dress? It's like a zigzag. And I was pushed to think about my my snake nose ring struggles. But I'm now seeing a butterfly, and I feel like there's a feeling of freedom coming to be in a very simplistic, small manner. And it reminds you, maybe informs someone, which for the first time, or both, that freedom is yours for the taking moving forward. It doesn't have to be difficult, strenuous is the word I'm getting, to acquire. Freedom is ahead, my friend. Freedom is deserved, and peace is more so part of this week than you can ever imagine, especially if you feel busy. I don't know why I'm getting that, but where you don't feel like you're getting enough, just allow yourself again to take on an abundant mindset. There's more ahead, and there's better ahead. The Three of Cups in the World card, beautiful energy. There's a focus on your nose. Maybe for some of which onto the reading on an insecurity or two, dating way back, it feels. In a spirit or two, might be working through other people and experiences to help you recover and realize how beautiful that aspect of you is. I definitely have at times, for one if not multiple reasons, had an insecurity about the shape of my head from growing up, and two different people randomly, a customer at my new bartending / serving job and a cashier at a store complimented it, okay, to the furthest extent. And so that's just a prime example. You're going to see stuff like that potentially happening. But your world is changing, my friend. It's developing in such beautiful ways. You are changing magnificently, all right? Honor the fact that things need to be feeling and experienced differently, all right? And separate yourself from what doesn't feel right for you. And know that where you feel the need to celebrate is on point. Where you feel more celebration ahead for you, know a spirit's helping you feel that, and recognize and remember that all the meanwhile. This is a time for you, my friend, where you are remembering how powerful and worthy you truly are, how much things are changing, and how much peaceful justice and rewards lies ahead. All right? So I hope this was truly helpful. I'm sending you so much love and light as I just struggled, and we'll definitely meet here again next time.